what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about NBA Youngboy. Now, NBA Youngboy has been out here dissing, man. The last two songs that he dropped, which are supposedly leading up to his new album, Colors, I believe that's going to be dropping, he's been dissing people. Now, he hasn't been saying names specifically, but he has mentioned O-Block. And in this latest song that he just dropped, it seems like he's taking aim at none other than NLE Choppa. Now, for those of you who don't know, NLE Choppa is a Memphis rapper who was recently in a little scuffle at the airport, allegedly, with a fan who was yelling 4K Trey and NBA Youngboy. Man, he was repping for NBA Youngboy. And it looks like NBA Youngboy took notice, and he also sees the fact that NLE Choppa did align himself with Fredo Bang and with OTF, and he felt like it's time to diss him subliminally. Now, I don't know for a fact that he's dissing NLE Choppa, but that's how everybody feels about this new song that he just dropped, man. Now, before we get to the specifics and talk also about the post that he's made on social media, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this NBA Youngboy situation we got a brewing in hip-hop. Now, it looks like NBA Youngboy and NLE Choppa are going to be dropping projects tomorrow, right? But NBA Youngboy, you could say, has taken the aggressive approach in some of the songs that he's dropped recently. The last two songs that he dropped specifically sound like diss songs, man. And the song he dropped yesterday called No Like I Know, it basically is a diss song at NLE Choppa, if you ask the fans, right? Now, he never names NLE Choppa. He never says NLE Choppa specifically. He doesn't even say Memphis in the song, I don't think, man. But definitely, a lot of the clues and the breadcrumbs that he leaves throughout the song, or Easter eggs, whatever you want to call them, man, it seems like he's dissing NLE Choppa, because he's talking about choosing sides and you as the biggest fan and all this, man. Because don't forget, there was a time in the past when NLE Choppa was showing nothing but love to NBA Youngboy, man. He even had a song called Free NBA Youngboy, or excuse me, it was called Free Youngboy. Now NLE Choppa is going back on that. He's talking about changing the name to something else that begins with an F with Youngboy after that. But still, the gesture was out there, so it made it seem like they were cool, at least, if not a fan, right? Now, I'm not saying NLE Choppa is a fan, and I'm definitely not saying that he's taking any L's in this situation, but this is a beef that's definitely brewing, man, and you hate to see it going down like this. Now, I say that. Now, with that being said, neither one of them has come out and dissed each other, on wax and said each other's name. But it's just so many hints out there that you can't ignore the fact that they might be talking about each other. And then with the recent situation that went down at the airport with NLE Choppa and a 4K Trey NBA Youngboy fan, you got to just put two and two together and say, man, there might be an issue here, right? And you got NLE Choppa, who recently aligned himself with OTF and, co-signed something that Lil Reese put out there, even though, Lil Reese isn't OTF or O-Block. He co-signed something he said in regards to NBA Youngboy's other diss track. Now, there was a story that was put out there by hiphopdx.com, and in the headline it says this. It says, NBA Youngboy issues threat following NLE Choppa and Lil Durk diss. He says, you gon' die. Now, basically, they're interpreting, they are, not me, they're saying that was him issuing that threat to NLE Choppa and Lil Durk. Now, this is where things get serious, man. When you talk about people losing their life, when there's already been blood spilled between the two camps, man, that's when you get into dangerous territory. I'll say that much. Now, the story starts off by saying this. It says, NBA Youngboy has been stirring the pot lately with disses allegedly aimed at NLE Choppa and Lil Durk. Over the past weeks, the New Orleans rap star, and we know that he's not from New Orleans. We know that NBA Youngboy is from Baton Rouge, but we'll continue, right? It says, the rap star dropped two songs titled Bring the Hook and Know Like I Know that have fans thinking that they may have subliminal messages aimed at the two rappers. And Youngboy is still not done dropping messages. So also they're going to talk about this post that was put out there by DJ Academics. I think NBA Youngboy might have shot him the pictures personally, and then they went, all over the web or whatnot. Or maybe they were even put out there before that. Who knows? And it continues by saying, On Wednesday, January 19th, the Baton Rouge rapper appeared in a pair of photos showing him posing next to his hard-earned money that's laid out to the form specific phrases. In the first photo, which was initially posted on his Instagram by Never Broke Again associate manager Ben 10, Youngboy lies down next to the money that spells out "You gon' die." Now he says you and you guys can put it together. You'll see the picture right here. Now in the second photo, it shows Youngboy squatting next to the phrases saying "Stay safe." So it looks like these photos originated on Ben 10's, and that's NBA Youngboy's longtime friend, best friend or whatnot. He had got locked up last year for something crazy, and he's been out or whatnot, right? And I guess they were on his page first. Now, when you look at those pictures and you take into account, a lot of this stuff is real deal. This ain't no for play. And that the song that he just dropped is trending #1 right now on YouTube, which should be expected. I mean, that is NBA Youngboy's platform, man. On YouTube, he does really, really well. You know what I mean? But right now, it seems like that song is trending and it's going up because of all the drama surrounding it. But like I said, you got to factor in that, man, things have really went down before, so hopefully this doesn't lead to anything else. Now, it goes on to say that NBA Youngboy didn't aim his ominous photo shoot at anyone specific, but the pictures were posted just days after he subliminally dissed NLE and Durkio on Wax. So talking about the subliminal disses on those two songs, right? Now on Know Like I Know, Youngboy seemingly addresses NLE Choppa after the Memphis native went on Instagram to clear up the confusion that he got beat up by a fan of the top rapper. So basically talking about the fact that NLE Choppa got into a little scuffle. There were two videos. I did a video on the first video that went out there, and it didn't show the actual hits being thrown or whatever, the punches landing. But then he released a video of his own that showed the punches landing, and he really didn't get beat up. It was just kind of like they swung at each other. NLE took off first, allegedly, right? And then the dude kind of, took off back, and NLE Choppa fell down, and then he backed up, and then it was kind of broken up after that. It wasn't much after that. You know what I mean? Now, the article goes on to point at several times in each of the tracks, the last two songs that NBA Youngboy dropped, like in Know Like I Know, where he was talking about, NLE Choppa picking sides. Then also talking about in Know Like I Know, where he talked about, allegedly talked about Lil Durk trying to be the best rapper out here, but what you gonna do when I wrap you in a body bag or try to wrap him in a body bag or something like that, or toe tag him. So that's the gist of what they were getting at there. Breaking down the lyrics as far, you guys can hear both songs they're on YouTube, and you can tell if you think he's talking about Durk and NLE Choppa, but a lot of people already have come to that conclusion, right? Now, the story finishes by saying this: it's important to note that NBA Youngboy will be dropping a new mixtape titled Colors on Friday. The money pictures could be promotion for the new mixtape, but fans are keeping their eyes open. So it looks like they're talking about fans are watching this line for line and see where it relates to the rappers and their interactions with each other. But don't forget, NBA Youngboy is in promotion mode. He's promoting, man, because he's got an album, or excuse me, a mixtape that's about to drop. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think this is getting into dangerous territory because NBA Youngboy is kind of, throwing dares out there as far as Lil Durk is concerned, allegedly, and as far as NLE Choppa is concerned, allegedly? Or do you feel like he might not even be talking about them, or people might be inflating it, and it just could be promotion for his mixtape? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.